Okay, we've almost finished researching our stable warp fields. 99%. 11 days. 7 days. 3 days. Done! Right, now what that means is that our designs for our ships will be updated. And ships will start moving in to be refitted. So already the hidden tramp there is going in for retrofit. Once they're retrofitted, they'll have the new warp drive on their ships, which means rather than just being able to jump between the current system, they'll be able to jump into nearby systems. Obviously, they will have a limited range to start off with because we've only got the first warp drive, but they still will be able to do it. Now, currently, we are now researching expanded civilian ships and expanded space stations, and after that, I'm going to want to go for an extra storage system because this holds the fuel, which then lets them go further. So the further they can go, the better. Because it means they can explore further, and also our ships can go further, and we can colonize things further away, and our warships can get to places without running out of fuel and not being able to fire their weapons when they reach there. All that kind of good stuff. I am currently building a whole bunch of stations. Yes, we're fine. I think we've got a bunch of... Yes, see, we got loads of stations. It's fine. It's fine. But obviously we need more resources. We have no Salia yet. So we have to have Cupricia. We need some of that. Don't have any of that. Currently 0 sources, so we have no idea where any of that is. Otherwise, we're looking pretty good, actually. But yeah, we do need that stuff. That is quite important. So if we could find that, that'd be great. You guys want to sell us 76,000? Contact it. No, I'm fine, thanks. Thanks for the offer. That does mean we have an unknown empire nearby. I'll take that because it's... Oh, hello. Looks like there's someone down there. Okay. So if they've given us this system information, and we know that is within another empire's radius because we can see the colour. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful about that. We have uncovered an extra resource on our homeworld. So we've got the Yapra leaf, which is quite nice. More population growth, which is something we don't have. So that'd be quite nice to have. So we've got 3.4%, which is still quite low. We've also got Wicomium, which is more colony development and happiness, which is nice. So obviously the happier people are, the more they're willing to pay in tax. So that's quite useful. So our exploration ships, ones that have been retrofitted, are now moving out into nearby systems and exploring them. That is not... Okay, there's one ice tundra planet there, which is not super useful. We've got our first contact. It's the Zenox. They are naturally very hostile towards us. I'm assuming that's these guys over here. They respect our good reputation, but limited experience and troubled by our alien ways. Currently, they're not too problematic. We do have Cupricia, whatever that stuff is. But still, we're not exactly a super friendly race, so probably not going to try and befriend them. They're displeased with us, but still. A new admiral has turned up. Good for you, sir. Are you a good admiral? We don't know yet. So we're going to put you on the first defence force, which is our little defence force that we found. Be quite nice. How is our Supreme Inquisitor doing? He's doing pretty well, actually. Ooh, we have discovered exactly what we wanted. Capricia. Where's that stuff? Here? Is it here? Yes, we've got 29%. So the mining station should now start... Yeah, there we go. So they've started mining that stuff because it's we found it on the planet. That's nice. So we've got a little supply of everything. So we're okay at the moment. We're all good. But we do want to keep an eye on new colonies, see if we can find anything. So we did find a colonizable planet down here, but it's only +1, which is absolutely useless. Absolute garbage. But we will potentially find more resources, which would be useful. What's this? Kayla Crystal. You know what? Let's do something like that. Grab you. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 construction ships, but most of them aren't doing anything at the moment. But that will change. We do have expanded civilian ship research completed. So we've got the expanded civilian ships. That lets us get the medium mining ship and the small passenger ship, the small colony ship, and remote fuel transfer, which lets us have the fuel tanker. That's the one. Fuel tankers are ships that can basically refuel other ships if they run out of fuel. Makes sense. It's useful to have some of them around because, you know, sometimes your military ships run out of resources or run out of fuel, and they do need to be rescued. We actually have found some stuff. So I guess we'll go and grab you. I'm not... Oh, we are kind of low on steel, aren't we? A little bit low on steel, but you are within... Oh, you're not actually within radius of that. Okay, sure. Sure, we'll put another mining station there. We might not need it, but we'll build it anyway. Not a big problem. Right, we've got an ambassador. He's probably very good at handing out Ferrero Rocher, that kind of thing. We currently can't do anything with him. Admiral has 0% damage control. I mean, at least he's not increasing damage control, or making damage control worse. That's probably good, right? Currently, we have no scientists because I had to get rid of that guy because he was garbage. Which is a real shame. Never mind, another one will show up soon, I hope. Located an independent colony of Naxilians. Naxilians are naturally very hostile towards us. We can invade and take over the colony. They have grand ice spires. Okay, interesting. So, they are here, so we could just invade them and take them over. Which, personally, I'm kind of like, let's do that. However, to do that, we are going to need... What do we need to do that? What do we need? We need basic troop transport, don't we? Must basic military ships boarding... Shipboarding? Is that what we need? Yeah, we need shipboarding. Go for shipboarding. And basic troop transports. Right. So we'll do that. We'll also recruit some more lads here. Taking over independent systems isn't particularly difficult. But we will need the troop transports and troops to obviously land on the planet. But it should be a fairly easy squishing and subjugation. But then we will have another race in our empire, which won't be happy, but we can then potentially like colonize other ice worlds with the useless bastards. We will do something like that. Goodness me, we're discovering a lot of stuff. You're pretty good. Do we have any other colonies? You're there. This one actually isn't the worst. 17. It's not great, but it's an option, I guess, later on, potentially, after we've conquered these losers. Oh, what we have found is Danner 3, which could be we probably want to grab that as quickly as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab colonization tech, which is somewhere around... There we go, basic colonization. That's what we get. So get the basic troop transports, then basic colonization. And then we expand. I mean, it might be that once we've got these guys, we will find some other potential suitable planets, because you know, they like ice worlds, which is kind of like literally the opposite of us. Ooh, we found some humans. Well, guess who's getting enslaved? That's right, it's the humans. They're up there. Ooh, it's a threat. What kind of threat? I'm guessing it's like a space monster, probably. Okay, we've got the better science ship. Oh, we got another scientist. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Where are you? Where are you, little scientists? You're transferring to the Pispin Research Centre. Fantastic. We've got a general as well. I recruited a bunch of stuff. And that's given him some good traits. So he's got a good recruiter and good ground logisticon, which means he is recruiting faster. And we've also got troop maintenance saving, which is lovely. So we've got a bunch of troops slowly recruiting there. Hopefully that's enough to take out. And we're going to have to wait a little while to get the assault pods and small troop transports anyway, so I'm fairly sure by the time we get those, we'll probably have enough stuff to be able to launch an invasion and conquer that system, which will probably piss off the Zenox something chronic. But fuck those guys, they're just cats. Oh, we found some ancient Zenox outpost, ancient ruins from a lost civilization. Obviously we'll investigate. We have found the ruins of what appears to be an ancient Zenox outpost. The surface destruction is almost total, but preliminary investigations suggest there may be intact chambers beneath the surface. Perhaps we should learn the outpost's purpose and how it was destroyed. We've got the money, so why not? We discovered an ancient terraforming device which in time can make Thawatawomi habitable. This world was once intended to be colonized by the Zenox, but they were forced to evacuate as the ancient war moved closer. Zenox then turned this world into a listening post to spy on their enemies. When the Zenox realized its location had been discovered, they destroyed the outpost themselves. Their logs were hidden beneath the rubble, and they suggest that none but the Zenox would be able to locate and access them. The ancient Zenox were indeed an arrogant people. Also among the ruins, we discovered an ancient poem called the Epic of the Betrayal. It was discovered within a pyramid-shaped hologram projector, which when activated displays and recounts the tale of a dramatic audiovisual reading. It is full of a lot of histrionics and bluster, but further study may reveal some valuable insights. So I'm assuming that we will have, if we have a look at wherever, is it that one? Ruins, special location. Oh God, I always, artifacts, there we go. So we've got artifacts. Artifacts, once moved to our home worlds, will give us bonuses. So we'll get 10% diplomacy, more counter-espionage, but less colony happiness. Never mind. So we have been... Oh, I think this is their home world over here. So what we could potentially do is if we grab this planet, we might be able to choke them. We've also got this little white area here is a long-range sensor. This is a station that we bought off them. We gave them the location of the humans. We're like, there's some humans over there. They were like, cool, have a station. I was like, great. I think this station is one that they get for like a story because it's called Norio, which I think... I don't know, but it's a monitoring station. I'd be amazed if they had a monitoring station this early on. Plus, it's got some technology which I don't think they'd have access to yet. So I suspect that this is one they got from a story thing and not something that they actually could constructed themselves. Just as well, because if they had long-range sensors, I'd be concerned about sort of the weapon tech as well. But I don't think they have it. With that in mind, we do have 150 days before we have our basic troop transports, which is very exciting. I've also built a second fleet, which is currently under construction. Taking a little while. There we go. It's now ticking up. So we've got our new escorts being created. These are not heavy escorts, they're box standard escorts. They won't be as good as our other ships. If we have a look, they've only got a long-range cannon and a wave bomb, apparently. Not entirely sure why they were constructed with that, but fine, whatever, it doesn't really matter, they're only escorts. So once we have the technology for the troop transports, we can then construct some, and if we have a look at our colony, yeah, we've got, so I'm going to recruit a bunch more guys, because they just take ages to recruit. So it's best to have some ticking along all the time, and it will also give this General Dosti Udan some better traits. So that will increase his troop recruitment rate and recovery rate as well, which is good. And we can send him on a little mission to go and conquer the Tyrannosaurus Rex people, and then we'll go and take over the humans as well and enslave the buggers. In fact, there's 750 of the fuckers there. It's a lot. There's only 185 million of these guys, which is it's not as bad. So we're getting the basic colonization. What do we want after that? Potentially some weapons. Thinking like maybe I'm going to go railguns. Let's get railguns. Improved assault tactics will give us more strength. I'll tell you what, let's grab that one as well. Let's do something like that. Right, so now we need to construct a fleet. So we have an invasion fleet. So we have a look at all the invasion fleets. That will yield 8 troop transports, 2 destroyers and 4 frigates. However, we don't have any destroyers or frigates at the moment, so we'll also build something like 10 escorts as well. So then we will build a new invasion fleet at Drukuvu, because that's the only station we have. That will cost us a bunch of money, but it'll also set the 3rd invasion fleet to be constructed. So we've got the troop transports being constructed there, and then the escorts as well. protected base. There's a facility on this world, likely constructed by ancient... Where is it? By the ancient Zenox technocrats... techie people. But we cannot be certain. The base is heavily protected by orbital bases. Based on the level of security, we conclude this was an important location from the Zenox. Whatever secrets they possess must near claim for ourselves. Okay, so we probably want to go and grab that. Now, the little blobs here are nebulas. Some of them are just normal nebulas. The green and purple ones are ones I think will do damage to us if we go in them. We need certain shields to be able to get in there. So until we have that technology, we can't actually explore those nebulas. There are usually really nice things inside them. But obviously you need to be careful, lest you die. So my current plan is, is we're going to invade these guys. We're going to garrison that world and also set a fleet there to defend it, because this will probably piss these guys off because they're really encroaching on their territory. Once we've done that, we'll go and invade the humans. And then we will colonize Danur as well. I think we need to conquer these guys. We need to enslave them, conquer them, secure this area of space for our own. That's our current plan. He was stealing... Oh, he was stealing advanced nuclear fission from the Jasulon dynasty. That will really piss them off, I suspect. Yes. Upset about our espionage missions. I bet you are. Jeez. But you're fucking fuming. With that in mind, let's have a look at our spies, actually. You are... Yeah, you're going for the stealing... You really want to steal that shit, don't you? You are stealing stuff for us, which is really nice, because I actually would like a better reactor. I should probably grab that one as well. Palace of Camparis. Discover the Palace of Camparis. Ancient ruins from a lost civilization. Investigate. We have found valuable treasure worth 16,000. These ruins provide the following colony bonuses: colony development, population growth, industrial research, and scenery. That's fine, and also, more importantly, gives us, hopefully, a new research location. There we go. Bosh. Grab that one right off the bat. You've evaded detection and stolen more tech, which is exactly the kind of stuff we need. So that's now a little bit further in. Perfect. Good. All right. So far, so good. We are going to invade as soon as in 145. No, once we've built the fleet. That's right. How's the third invasion fleet doing? It's not doing very well. It's still building the second. We should, you know what we should do is we should get, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Nope, not there. It's further up, further up, further up. Space construction. That's what we need. We need space construction. I'm just going to boost you further up. There we go. There we go. But once this is finished, we can colonize Danur. And then, oh god, what are you? Hang on. Is there a... What the fuck is going on here? It's like pirates raiding the planet. And a bunch of escorts going around the planet. Who are you guys? Oh, you're the spider pirate. Apparently the spider pirates do not get on with the cat boys. So there's a whole fleet engagement taking place over the... Right, as long as they don't invade it before I do. Because I'll be very annoyed if that is the case. I'll be vexed. Yeah, sure, we'll go and grab that. Go and grab that. Yes, yes. Anything else we need? There's actually some good asteroid little cluster there. Where is that? All the way over there. That's quite far away. Okay, we're going to build... Yeah, so we're going to build a colony ship. So we're going to go here. We're going to click that. That will then organize... It will build a colony ship. It will go and scoop up people from the planet, and it will then take them down to colonize that for us. And obviously, it won't make much money to start off with. I say it won't make much money. It won't make any money to start off with. So this is what I love about this game. It's the fact that it just feels so alive. It's just planets jumping in and jumping up. Planets. Ships jumping in and jumping out. It just feels like an actual empire rather than like with all these ships like just grabbing resources and sending them across. It's just so satisfying. I love it. It's good. It feels good. Danur 4 actually isn't bad either. I mean, it's 18, but it's, it's doable. It's doable. What about suitability? suitability. So yeah, that's one. Varuden is only 17. I mean, it's not great, but it would do. We've got a space construction. That's going to come in handy because that will help us build ships faster. Because at the moment, I think our ships are being built very slowly. Okay, we've managed it. The second fleet is now complete. The third invasion fleet is now being constructed. The troop transport is being finished off. Yep, there we go. I'm not going to give a gift. I'm going to invade the fuckers. Wait, where's the industrial research? Hang on, down there. Yeah, sure. Assign that mission. Absolutely. Abso-friggin-lutely. And anywhere there is Calson, we will build there as well. Apart from that, Dana, yes. Because obviously that's going to help with refueling ships that are travelling further. That'll do for the moment. So I think what we can do is we can pin these guys in this corner over here. I think that's probably going to be fine. And then we can, like, eventually evade them. Invading a homeworld is tricky early on because they will have a lot of defences there. But we can probably do it. If we can like lock them in there, stop them before they expand too much, then actually hunting them down, exterminating them, just bombarding the planet until there's enough that we can just walk in and invade them. Should be, he says, should be. Easy? More bloody pirates. I will accept your treaty. I don't care about that. God, these goddamn pirates. Eventually we'll... I mean, these guys seem pretty chill, right? The spider pirates, but maybe eventually we want to hunt them down and exterminate them. Maybe. It's options. It's options. Where's our colony ships? So colony ship is currently on its way. That looks horrible. It looks like a... This looks like a little... I actually had to go into the loft the other day. We've got a little annexy bit above my office. And the amount of spider eggs in there. just gives me the willies thinking about it. Ugh, horrible. Absolutely horrible. Right, third invasion fleet is slowly being constructed there, which is fantastic. Dinner is going to be fine. We'll grab that one. We won't grab any other, because colonies take up quite a while to grow. And while they're growing, they cost you money, so they're a drain on your resources. Grabbing these ones early on probably wouldn't be a good idea. This one's fine because it will grow reasonably quickly. Genetic scans indicate no Shaktorian coding or interference. Welcome, your return has been long awaited. Please provide the designated security code to disable automated defenses and resume normal operations. What now? Freedom Prime Gamma Secure. That one. Disarm code invalid. Hostile forces recognized. Defense systems engaged. You will now be destroyed. Shit, son. Out of there. Run. Run. Oh, that's going to sting. Run. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, we've got a foreign agent. He's been captured, imprisoned for their crimes. Oh, yeah? I could recruit you. Pay money for a chance to recruit him. Yeah, I'll pay. He's failed. Could return. We could execute him. Can we try and recruit him? I guess maybe once it's failed, it fails, or maybe not. I don't know. We've got... Oh, apparently it's like, I won't take your money. Take my money. I won't take your money. Take my money. Okay, fair enough. I tried. I tried. It didn't work, but I gave it a shot. Didn't pay off. Never mind. You are drunk. You're a drunk boy. You're a skilled navigator, but you're also absolutely hammered 90% of the time, which isn't great. But hopefully that will increase over time. God, you're just so bad. Just so bad. We've got a new colony. Ah, perfect. So we now have Dana 3. We want to recruit some boys to protect that. But now we have a new colony, and that will obviously need to be resupplied with resources. So that's now going to consume more resources because we need those resources. But what we can do is eventually, once we have those resources, we can build a small spaceport around that. That obviously means another research lab. which is exactly what we need. So we've now got a few research labs ticking along. We've got 25 days until space construction is finished, and our third invasion fleet is... oh god, it takes so slow. So slow. Why are you waiting for resources? Is that the problem? Is that maybe the problem? Oh, yes, you've got 17 resource sources. That's not great. That's, we've got no Dirilium quartz. Do we not have any Dirilium quartz? Oh, we do. Just maybe not enough. Where is Dirilium quartz? So the only other place is here, which is probably too far away. Well, yeah. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Okay, so we've got a bit of a resource bottleneck, I think, in constructing ships. It's a bit of a problem. It's happening, just slower than it should do. We're actually going to set the first defense fleet. You are going to have, if we go to Dana, the first defense force is going to set home base at Dana. So basically they will now protect that. Obviously that's closest to our potential enemies, any potential threat. This is their home world. We can see their ships. It's a little defense force. Laser cannon, Epson torpedo. It's a lot of them. Passenger ship is under attack. Oh yes, there is a space monster. What did you manage to do? Oh, you managed to steal space construction. Good job. Got new escorts being finished, which is great. I want the railgun weaponry, improved assault, and the nuclear fission. We've also got pulse jump theory. That's our slightly better hyperdrive. Should be good. We've got the railgun. That's what we wanted. Rapid fire projectiles, accelerated projectiles. It's a heavy railgun. I don't think we have the ships for heavy railguns. So let's do that. Start off with. We'll get the system patrol starships as well. That gives us frigates. We could get the improved escorts. That would give us the heavy escorts, like the ships that we have at the moment. What is our current escort? Only has 2 weapon bays, whereas the heavy escort has 3. Only standard size, though. Still, that's an option. And our fleet... Where's the third invasion fleet? Right, you're still being constructed, but that looks a little bit better now. There's a bunch of ships being constructed. I still think the resources are probably the main issue. So maybe... Oh, maybe we want to go fast mining? It's going to take 6 years. 6 years to work out how to mine faster. More drills, people. It's not hard. It's... For fuck's sake. Like, just more drills. Bigger drills. More drilling. You got 8 legs, you're spiders. Use them. Christ, it's just about efficiency, isn't it, really, at the end of the day? Right. Okay. Still recruiting. Oh, we've got the Epic of Betrayal there as well, so that gives us more diplomacy and counter-espionage. And, yeah, there are, like, independent ships that will come supply you with stuff. That's what you're doing. Transport cargo. So you're just transporting cargo. So you're going to buy cargo offers, which I think is what gives us money, maybe? I don't know. Okay, you're almost finished. We're almost there. No, we're going to invade those fuckers. Those little T-Rex bastards. Boop, 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 boop. Almost there. Is everyone good to go? Right. If we load troops. So, we've got 120,000, 140,000. Should go up to 160,000 with any luck, assuming we've got enough guys. Oh, we might actually... I don't think we've got enough guys on the planet. Never mind. We've captured... Oh, God, another one. Guys. Guys, you're just not very good at this. Recruit. I guess you just keep clicking recruit until... Well, there we go. Assassination, counter-espionage, stealing basic information. I mean, this is generally fine, isn't it? You're tolerant and a careful weaver. Could we steal stuff? What do they have? I mean, it's a little bit dicey. Might just leave them to their own devices. They'll do it when it's safe, basically. Ooh, another research station. Lovely. And a resort station, because spiders love going on holiday. It's a fact. We know this to be true. Okay, third invasion fleet. You are moving here. Off the third invasion fleet goes. They are on their way. We may even finish the improved assault tactics before they arrive. Oh, we found a really good system. The Krunal system. We're going to colonize that bad boy. Definitely. We've also got the assault tactics and better reactors, which will come in handy. And the invasion fleet is about to arrive. These pirate guys are really just harassing this planet, which is soon to be our planet, because I want it. And the invasion fleet has arrived. Right, boys. We've also stolen the Naxlian language. I don't think that's going to come in handy. Wait for everyone to gather. Oh, I should have put the general on here, shouldn't I? Where is he? Oh, he's on the Majestic Warrior. He got scooped up as well by accident. I've seen they just like dove down, grabbed a bunch of soldiers, and then just took off again. I don't know. How do invasions work? Right. Prepare. Bombards. Bombards. No. Prepare and attack. Yes, that's what we want to do. So now we're landing. And there we go. We have conquered the colony. Apparently we've got the Icaro language, as much as we wanted that one. Right, so we should have some garrisoned boys on here. Okay, let's get rid of you. So yeah, so all these ones with the blue underlines will be garrisoned. You've actually got another general. Ooh. Good for you. You guys... Let's recruit some of these boys as well. They're obviously going to be pretty shitty about this, but tough, basically. Nope. You are disabled and you are going down. Obviously, this is going to, 1, ruin our reputation, and 2, really piss off these guys, more than likely, be my guess. Let's have a look at the diplomatic relation. You know what? Not as bad as I thought. Could be worse. What is our reputation? Where can I see my reputation? I genuinely don't know. I think it should be... Probably tell us about... Concerned about... I don't know why spiders who enjoy slaving people would be concerned about an empire's poor reputation, but it's only -4. It's not really a major issue for us, so that's fine. We can kill pirates and kill space monsters, and that'll generally make everyone feel a lot better about life, I guess. Our first defense force, I am going to move you over here because I think that's probably the best option. Also, we probably need to build a... Hang on. There we go. Small spaceports. There we go. We'll build a small spaceport there. Obviously, these guys maybe be a little bit shitty and may try and rebel. I'm going to build a small spaceport there as well. Nicaro science ship. Where's this? Over here, apparently. Fascinating, we discovered on this world yet another crash ship belonging to the venerable farming tool aliens. We believe this vehicle was dedicated to scientific study, which would be unremarkable if their studies did not seem particularly focused on a Dhayut. We have discovered files discussing which environments are most hospitable, where these aliens engaged in grotesque experiments upon the ancient Dhayut, manipulating the habitats to see the effects. These questions are made more pressing by the presence of a star chart in the wreckage. Our own home system is marked as being of particular interest, but we cannot spend our time worrying about alien crimes of the distant past. We have a galaxy to conquer after all. Yeah, that's fine, guys. We believe that we can reverse engineer certain aspects of the ship, though the process will be destructive. We must decide which technology is of most interest. Engine. Proton ionization. Got one angry colony. Well, yes, they would be angry, wouldn't they? They've just been invaded. You know, in fairness, that does kind of make sense.